Hey, I can't sleep. I need to get some things off my chest. So, if you're willing to listen, this is why I left the Medicare for All marches, and there was never meant to be any ill will or ill feelings or anything like that. I tried to get out of this as quietly and as peacefully as I could. So, with that being said, I'm Nikki. This is Backyard Politics. Let's dive into stuff. I want to know, why do you guys watch this channel? And what do? I cover fascism. I cover the war on fascism specifically. So I'm being torn between podcaster and activist. And activist obviously wins 100% of the time. So with that, I'm also being smeared, bullied, and blamed for people not having their health care, which frankly, if I had that kind of power, you know the things I would do? For real. I've lost Twitter followers, YouTube subscribers, lots of sleep, time with family. Um, I know this doesn't sound like a lot to some of you, but YouTube subscribers is how I'm going to go live from the ground. So, like, all of this shit is just, it's not having a positive effect on me either. I have nothing to gain from this. Nothing. So, anyway, I have put a lot of time into these marches as well. Maybe not as much as some of the head organizers, but I've put in my fair share time. So has Maddie. It's really funny to me, though, that people are acting like I wasn't in constant contact with the head organizer. Like, okay. I even considered him a friend, and I offered up my house for him to stay at when he planned his trip to Oregon. That's how much I consider this person a friend. Again, seriously, what do I have to gain by any of this? I woke up Sunday morning to tweets about Nazi Matthew Heimbach being a speaker for the marches. I immediately took a screenshot of it and I asked the head organizer, what the fuck is this? I am very involved in anti-fascist events, protests, mutual aid, etc., and this could really fuck me over. The head organizer called me and said they have voted and they're going to cancel Muncie, Indiana, because their organizers there had apparently approved this Matthew Heimbach as keynote speaker. So some of these people are trying to say they never had a march scheduled in Muncie. That's a total lie. That's complete lie. They just deleted it after they got rid of it, after they canceled it, because those organizers approved this Nazi Matthew Heimbach. So, going further, they also said that they were going to send out a press release and just hope that everything kind of stayed quiet and went away. Because of all of the time invested and a friend attached, I was really hoping to be somehow convinced to stay. Like, give me one really good reason, talk me out of this, tell me this is just a big fucking fluke, like, just fucking give me anything, okay? I really want this. I want this for America. I want this for my friend. I want this for all of us. Like, I wanted this so fucking bad for so many reasons. Give me one good one to stay. Instead, I see this guy who's been involved in organizing, Peter, Pytyr, is a Boogaloo Boy. I've also seen tweets that involve the march that say they support Boog and would march alongside them. I consulted with a local activist who's been fighting fascists for decades. I really respect her opinion, and we talked about it and both said, man, this really, really looks bad. No matter if it's true or not, it looks terrible. So ultimately, I decided to just walk away. I wanted to distance myself from these marches and just quietly fade into the distance and do my own thing, my own podcast. So I wanted it on record, though, that I denounced racism, Nazis, Boogaloo, and was distancing myself. I didn't just want to, like, silently go away because all my name and everything was still, like, backyard politics was still affiliated with these marches. So I needed to clear the record and say, I'm not a part of this anymore. I don't know if this Nazi thing, whatever. I know what I was told by the head organizer, but no matter, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it was all a fluke and there was someone made up this little cue card thingy with the name on it. Let's just give them the benefit of the doubt, and that's what happened, right? Okay. Why is it a big deal that I walk away? Seriously, why is that a big fucking deal? I did it very professionally, discreetly. I didn't even make a fucking video about it. I even emailed the head organizer ahead of time to give him the courtesy of getting his, like, ducks in a row, just in case there were any questions that he needed to answer regarding this. I really, really thought out thoroughly how this was all going to play out. I really did. I put a lot of fucking time into who this was affecting. I know people's health is riding on this. I know there's people that have lost their lives whose family members are fighting for this. Trust me, I get that. I know that. That doesn't take away from the fact that I cannot have my name and my channel dragged through the mud affiliated with Nazis. And I hope by the end of this video, at least some of you will understand that. So, I'm going to read you my statement that I put out on Twitter. It says, I'm extremely saddened to announce that due to my own personal activism, beliefs, and the nature of my podcast, I will be taking a step back from the M4A marches. I completely believe that the original organizers that started this movement were completely unaware of what was unfolding in Indiana. That being said, I condemn racism and cannot be associated with anything that has ever been tied to Nazis, even if it was due to inexperience. I want to repeat that. I cannot be associated with anything that has ever been tied to Nazis, even if it was due to inexperience. I sincerely wish the best of luck to the real activists tied to this movement. And I still fucking feel that way. After all of this, I still feel that way. I can't believe how fucking mean people are. They just attack you for nothing. Like, they can't fucking talk to you. I know I have a big mouth, but that's like part of why you guys watch this shit, okay? I mean, fucking A. It's not like Jimmy Dore doesn't have a big mouth, right? That's why you guys like him. That's why you watch him. You want him to call out the shit. But like, there comes a time and a place where we're all supposed to have each other's fucking backs and like maybe have a discussion. But instead of any of these podcasters doing that, they just attack me. So, this has been a really rough couple of days. I'm gonna be totally fucking honest with you. These people that I once looked up to are just shitting all over me. And they don't care. Some of them even think it's funny. Sadistic. So, honestly, what would have happened if I were to have ignored this and, like, had my name tied to the Nazi thing? Do you have any idea? Not only would I have been discredited and attacked, but my safety would literally have been jeopardized. Let me explain. So, today I made food for our mutual aid project that we're a part of. It's a free fridge project. I've talked about it on this channel quite a few times. Again, it's mutual aid. We didn't come up with it, but we signed up. We have a fridge at the end of our driveway, and we put food in there for anybody that's food insecure or the homeless or whatever, anyone that needs food. So when I go out there to put food in there or check on it or whatever, I keep my back facing the house. When I mow my front lawn like I did today, I always keep my back facing my house. There are Nazis literally driving past my house all day long, every fucking day. It's not an exaggeration. They're trying to intimidate me and my family, and I've had them confront me in my driveway, stalk me at my house, stand at the end of the block and intimidate me. And I know I've brought on all of this myself. Trust me. I get that. But to have people say basically that I should just shut up. Shut up and work with them? Screw you. Seriously, fucking screw you. This isn't a joke. This isn't oh, Derek Chauvin's locked up now. Everything's fine. You guys blame the libs for going to brunch. Where the fuck are you? Are you out there protesting? How many of you? Or involved in any kind of anything? I have personally been doxxed, harassed, threatened, followed while driving multiple times with my kids in the fucking car. At least one of them stalks me and brags about it openly. Probably leave a comment. I haven't even had the worst part of it. This past year in Oregon, fascists have assaulted a comrade with a metal pipe so badly he was hospitalized with a concussion. Sorry, just They've bear-maced a 5-year-old, assaulted the press and legal observers, kicked in the door at the Capitol, showed up in blackface at a school board meeting. One fascist named Alan Swinney pulled a gun and aimed it at protesters while he had his finger on the trigger. I've reported on that, talked about it. If you guys watch this show at all, you probably remember that. I don't understand how people can say, oh, fight fascism at the top, but not at the ground level. The fuck kind of sense does that make? The fuck do you think these people started from? One of these, I don't even want to call her a woman, one of these trashy humans, if you can even call her that, who associates with 3%ers and also has claimed ties to Boogaloo, ran for fucking Senate or some shit. I mean, like, we have someone on our fucking school board right now, Marty Hyen. Her husband is affiliated with these alt-right groups. Proud Boys, 3%ers, Patriot Front, Patriot Front, Patriot Front. You guys want to know why I don't want my fucking name attached to this shit? No matter if it's true or not. Believe it or not, it doesn't fucking matter. You want to know why I don't want my name attached to this shit? That Matthew Heimbach guy is affiliated with American Vagabond. Alright? No, I'm sorry. American Vanguard. Vanguard. American Vanguard. 2 words, American Vanguard. I want to get that correct for the record. Matthew Heimbach is associated with that's so fucking irritating. I can't even believe I'm defending my fucking position with people who are supposed to be like-minded and allies. I really can't. So, American Vanguard, Matthew Heimbach, right? American Vanguard transformed and branched off and formed Patriot Front. Patriot Front runs thick through this area. In fact, they like to go through my neighborhood, torment, and vandalize and put stickers up everywhere just to mark their fucking territory. They do that all over the place. They're vandalizing. Actually, there's an article about it that Willamette Valley Hate Watch, who does amazing work. If you do not follow them right now. They cover Nazi shit all the time. They're fucking experts, man. I wish I were half as good as them. But, man, I'm trying. They posted an article talking exactly about what I'm talking about. American Vanguard, Patriot Front, and vandalizing statues all across the United States. So, you see why I can't have Backyard Politics or Nikki or Maddie affiliated or even in the same fucking breath as Nazis or Boogaloo, fascists. These online critics that you're hearing about are not libs. They're not AOC fans. A lot of them are anarchists that are just doing a little bit of research. And I can't believe the amount of leftist YouTubers that have shit on me for my decision and what I've had to say. So, to the very few that have had my back through this, I see you and I love you. To the rest of you, please wake the fuck up. I'll leave you with a quote that I read regarding questioning the marches. It says, quote, "You're being triggered by addressing the issue. Makes me wonder about you all." Peace.